What's up, guys, and welcome back to the PSU Dark Souls Edition Ultimate Helmet Challenge. Alrighty, so we did a thing last episode, and when by did a thing, I meant we did fuck all, except like go through a few cutscenes. We met the president, so that's cool. But like, yeah, we saw Karen, we saw tech instructor, and now like we're on a mission with our little sex bot. It's a two-player mission, and we are going to escort her to this place where we can do a divination, because story advancement. So let's do this. Let's get our thing prepared. We need to get our this thing prepared. Alright. Okay. Cool. Getting my god hand ready.
It's an honor to meet you. Thank you for your assistance.
If my powers can help, then that is thanks enough for me. I am at your service.
Well then, shall we begin?
I'm sorry, but you two must wait here.
God damn it!
It's too dangerous.
I know,
We
right?
must keep our eyes on you.
We were born as identical twins just for this very purpose.
Be with me the whole time. I'll be in safe hands.
If that is your wish, then I obey. Please be careful.
Thank you. Let us continue.
Little do you know, one of those is a girl.
Of course.
But which one? The left one or the right one? I'm gonna guess the right one. They were a little more thick. They, the maiden, well, the maiden, it's not really the maiden, but the instructor, the thick instructor, in order to maintain thickness, right? So, like, this is a science lesson for all of you kids out there, okay? Buddhist temple, eh? There's Buddhism in this world! What nightmare am I? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Buddhism's awesome. Buddhism's awesome. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, thick is something that must be constantly maintained. So constantly maintained. So okay, I'm gonna end up regretting this, but I'm gonna do the actual challenge that this playthrough is supposed to be centered around. But yeah, so the thickness, so she surrounds herself with other thick people in order to maintain her thickness. Yes. Didn't you know? It's scientific fact. Okay. Spray and lay. Spray and lay. Spray and lay. Get away from me. No! It's at times like this I really wish that we did have a dodge roll. Fucking... Oh god, one thing I don't miss about this game is how hard it is to control. Because that shit is fucking weird and janky. Oh well, at least I'm not dead yet. Do I have a fucking escape doll? I don't remember. I do have escape doll, okay. Well, that makes me feel a bit more safe. Just a bit, you know, because dying is kind of... Oh. How much HP did you have? God, I've got like maximum attack power over here. God. Making me look bad and shit. This is supposed to be a one-hit kill thing. You know? So, okay. So, what the fuck? This thing happens, right? I'm confused. Let me try and kind of sort the lore out in my head, right? So, like, something about, like... Okay, so, like, the bad guy... The robot Hitler guy, right? You know, he died, right? What's his name killed him? Stupid Leon S. Kennedy looking motherfucker, right? And then, like, and he was part of the Endrim Collective. right? And the Endrim Collective got dissolved because of that. And like, you know, they were showing all of the Patriots, like, and the fact that they were dead, like they've been dead for hundreds of years. Oh, I'm kidding. That's like that's Metal Gear Solid, but like, yeah. And then now we're on a mission to prevent some cataclysmic event that's going to happen in the future or something. Either that, or it's like we have to do something in order to. Yeah, I'm not. That's kind of where my understanding gets a bit hazy, because yeah, I'm not too clear. I mean, the main reason is because I haven't really been paying attention, but oh god! That was a close one. Oh god! Oh. Okay. Not too bad so far. Not too bad. Man, if only escape dolls were more common. Like, if only you could, you know... I mean, they are common. They're more common than they are in PSO, right? But, what are you looking at? What's so interesting? What the fuck are you looking at? You just look at random shit? He just looks in random directions. Yeah, PSO. That's close. If I missed that shit, I would have bitten the bullet. And not in the intended meaning of that phrase. But I would have died, is what I'm trying to say. No! Screaming like a little girl increases my invasion stat. Haha, that's what it is. It's not because I'm fucking a little bitch. It's not that at all. Okay. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I'm still alive, and in my book that's a-okay. So, let's see. We can explore over here and see what dangers await us. Laugh and grow fat, bitches. That's right. Eat that laughter. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's right. Eat shit, bitch. I'm indestructible. Untouchable, motherfucker. Oh shit, my HP. Did I? Oh, I leveled up, that's why. My B. Let's get back to brass tacks. Right, so we have the card key, which means we can go through door numero uno. Uno! I win. And then the next area? Oh, sweet! We're already in block A4. This is gonna be over in no time, man. So guys, don't worry, I'm not gonna fuck around too much this time. I think I kind of needed a break, honestly. Like, I feel like when I play this game after taking a break and being fresh at it, like, my mind has time to kind of process shit, if that makes sense, right? Because if I don't do that, then, yeah. Then I fail massively. My failure rate increases exponentially when I've been missing my thick instructor, but she's here right now, so that's okay. Oh boy. I'm all for the yeah, bitch. I'm all for the respect of women and their right to not be objectified. Because women are beautiful creatures. And they deserve the respect and the whatever that they deserve. But god damn. Sometimes it's just too much, man. It gets overwhelming. Oh shit, I went backwards. It's all your fault. You distracted me with your bald head. Oh boy. Oh yeah, so that's the reason why we couldn't bring more than 2 people. It's because we have Canal Tom Rain, the most famous canal of them all. And we have our thick instructor in disguise. One thing I will say is, like, there's a distinct lack of, like... There's a distinct lack of, like, emotional reunioning, like... Because I you know, I don't know. I guess, like, they're gonna get into that eventually, but, like, I feel that, like, with Ethan and, like, you know, because, like, they kind of separated on, like, bad terms, right? So, like, upon meeting again, right, you know, they would have been, like, more, like, they would have been at least, like, kind of, like, a, you know, kind of, like, a feel behind their reunion, but I feel like they kind of glanced over that a bit. But, you know, hey, even animation and stuff has its budgets, and voice, or I should say, whatchamacallit? Leave the killing to the big boys. Oh shit. I let go of my analog stick. I could have bit. You fucking asshole. Okay. Well, in the interests of, like... I know it's not as exciting, but, like... We'll see. If I get to a save point, then I'll do it, but... yeah. Now that I've lost my escape doll... Damn it. I lost. I was too busy trying to... be try to be funny and shit. But, I can't even... What was I saying? I forget. I completely forgot. That's how you know I'm getting old. Like, not joking, but actually. Like, oh boy, my memory isn't as what it used to be, you know. But I'm almost 30, so I guess that makes sense. Where the fuck am I going? I missed some money over there, but fuck that shit. Is the one door the door I need to go through? I guess so. Yeah, no more safety net, so I'm gonna play it safe from here on out. I like how she has daggers though. She has daggers, right? Yeah, that's crazy. That's cool. She isn't just a palette swap. I mean, she kind of is, right? The only thing that's different about her is, like, she has... She has, oh god. She has blue eyes as opposed to purple eyes. That's how you know. So I don't know how, like, they could have... Dead. Stupid partners. Yeah. The thing about this challenge, right, you know, like, I started this playthrough as a challenge. As, like, you know, the same thing I did with, like, PSO, right? But the thing is that... Oh no. The thing is that, like, dying is so costly. Because, like, you don't have a mechanic, like I've explained in previous episodes, like, where you go back to Pioneer 2 and you can just, like, pipe and shit, you know. If that existed in this game, it would be way better, you know, but... This is the Temple of the Sacred Grounds? It doesn't seem very popular, if you know what I mean. This chill, could it be? Has it been infected by seed? Oh yeah, what was her voice? This temple was... Oh shit, it's been such a long time since I've done it. This temple was built for pilgrims and to protect the sacred grounds. Many people from the communion of Goral resided within it, but about a month ago it fell under heavy seed attack and became uninhabitable. After that, the grounds were purified countless times and eventually were recovered. But with no one around to care for it, the temple deteriorated to what you see before you. The inside is still full of seed. The seed invaded the sacred grounds. Could it mean? Yes, I think I know what you're thinking, and you're right. The sacred grounds are inside the Agata relic site, found by Newmans long ago. Then, could the New Day's confinement system be located on the sacred grounds? No, the thought did occur to me, but when I did a little investigation, there was no information to support that theory. But the sacred grounds have an extremely high photon concentration. If we carry out this rite of divination here, I'm confident we'll be able to target the location of the confinement system. Oh, that's the thing we're after. The Agata relic site is just ahead after we exit this temple. The temple is filled with seed forms and infected native creatures. Let's be careful. Yes, aye, ma'am. I mean, yes, princess. Well, excuse me, princess. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can't thaw this giant refrigerator. Okay, so we're not interested in boxes. I fucking love this song, man. Two Mazeta, yes please. You stay there and get healed. Okay. Now that we have a save point, we can try to do this challenge. Yeah, we'll get like, I guess one attempt is good. And I mean like it's almost, when it gets to the end of the episode, we can, you know. Oh god! Oh man. That was a spicy meatball. Okay, well we can try one more time, seeing as we died right away. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. Okay. I think the trick is to like... be confident and strike fast. Once you miss your opportunity to strike first, then like you have to kind of like play it safe from there. But like if you know where they spawn, or like you should make the first blow, because like enemies tend to not attack very quickly after spawning. So you kind of just have to like take advantage of that and go for it and not hesitate like a little bitch like I am. Like that. Right, so like you see them spawn, you run up and you attack. Okay, seems like a dead end to me. Unless the stupid spawning point has like pop in, which a lot of the shit in this game has. Is it called pop in or pop up or something like that? Eat shit! Eat shit! Okay. Yeah, the challenge is like you have to time it so that like they actually spawn and you can actually hit them. Okay, I'm digging this dagger skill right now, because it's like the thing about the sword is it's a bit too slow, but yeah. Let's see, teleport numero dos. Ooh, that's close. Okay, I take back what I said. They do attack, like... I think I guess it's similar to PSO, right? You know, like the boomers and the other enemies in PSO. Like, if you're right next to them as they spawn, they do attack you. They don't do the... you know, animation. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean... It's kind of my B, I guess. Like, had I actually prepped for this challenge, this let's play, I should say, had I actually prepped properly for it, then I would have, like, for instance, I could have like found out a way to dupe items. You know, I'm sure something like that exists by now. But yeah, I could have found a way to dupe items and therefore dupe escape dolls, right? And that would have really helped this playthrough, right? But unfortunately, I didn't do that. But I don't know. We'll see. Like in between, I might find a way of doing it. But like, I mean, yeah, the point was to do that at the beginning of this playthrough and not like 3/4 of the way through it. So I do apologize for that. You know, I didn't know my original kind of intention for this playthrough was to do like a PSO Dark Souls edition type of thing. But, you know, unfortunately, the way it played out, I mean, I'm still having fun, you know, and I hope you guys are too, you know. If anything, it's just like a trip down nostalgia lane, you know, and back to an era where, you know, games were still kind of decent, you know. Oops, that wasn't such a good move. Yeah, by this point, it's a bit too risky to kind of go in and do something. So this is where we revert to cheap tactics. Okay. So yeah, like basically melee weapons are too risky to use unless you get them right away. Otherwise, yeah. Once you've kind of fucked up that first preemptive strike, then you're better to just use guns so that you don't get one shot. Oh god! Okay. I'm leveling up like crazy. But yeah, that's the tactic. That's the tactic. There's a healing point over there. Does that shit damage me? Oh god. What are you about? What's my thing for this? I think it was like a slow fucking thing right here. I wanna get more like photon arts, man. That's like kind of like one of the best things about this game is photon arts. Oh god, that was close. Yeah, so completely not sticking to the game plan here. But yeah, that's just me. I'm a fucking idiot. I do crazy shit. Okay. Da, da, da. Ah! I ran straight into there. Okay. All right. Well, that's it then. No more fucking around. Okay. Yeah, I'm still going to stick to this skill because I like... I forget which level it needs to be to... I forget which level it needs to be in order to gain a second hit. But like, the way that photon arts work in this game, unlike the subsequent games in the franchise, is that like you level it up, right? And you level it up by using it a whole bunch, and eventually you get to a level where like you get a second hit, and then a third hit. I don't know why they changed that in the subsequent games. I'm guessing, yeah, because like I think in this game you can return. If I'm not mistaken, you can return photon arts to discs, right? So maybe there's something cheap about that. I really can't remember. No, you can't. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why they changed that, because in subsequent games, even in Phantasy Star Portable, which is like basically like a port of this game for the PSP, like they changed it so that you don't level up your photon arts, and instead you have to use discs to upgrade them. And to me that seems like such a more like needlessly like bothersome way of doing the whole like photon arts thing that like, yeah. I guess they wanted to make it more PSO-like or something. Wait, did I just go backwards? I did. Yeah, because in PSO, like, you didn't level up your techniques, right? You had to use discs to get higher level techniques. But it still doesn't really explain why they went backwards in that regard. Like, I feel that... I guess they wanted to add longevity to the game, because that way, like, it would kind of incentivize you, I guess, would be the idea, to kind of do, like, missions and shit. I have this weapon. Yeah. Because, like, then you would actually want to, like... Or rather, like... Yeah. Because then, like, you know, the only way for you to level up your photon arts would be to find discs. But still, you know, it seems like a silly thing to do. But yeah, so I'm gonna only use that so I get a second hit. I mean, for like this you know, ultimate hell mode challenge thing, additional hits are not that useful, to be honest, because if you miss the first hit, then you're screwed either way. You know, ooh. What the fuck is that? I can't carry any more items. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really fucking matter. This is a simple room item, right? How do I know how rare it is? I don't. You don't! You don't! Nah, fuck it. Stupid fancy star tactics making you want rare items. Fuck you. I'll get rid of this shit. I'll get those all over the place. Alright. God, this place is fucking chilly. Just like a certain thick instructor. It's as cold as how I felt when she left me. God damn it. And I didn't even get to... and I didn't even get to finish that sentence because it's a very crass sentiment. And I'm trying to keep things PC here. You know. Particularly crispy is what that stands for. This is literally like, I mean, yeah, it's like a reskin basically. Like it's the same as like, you know, the previous temples and relics we've been to. You know, basically, right? This ain't no Zelda, I'll tell you that. You know, Zelda, like Ocarina of Time, like all of the temples are different. But you know, you have to cut developmental time so you can get your game out on time and focus on important things. So I'm not too mad about it. You know, as long as they do a good job and like, you know, everything in this game is beautiful. So yeah, I'm pretty happy regardless. But yaha. Damn it. Damn it. What do you say when you fucking hate someone? Damn it. Oh boy. Yay. You come to this channel for the funnies, I'm sure. Anyway. We're nearing the end of the episode and I just want to at least get to somewhere where we can stop. This is kind of like a bit random, I guess, but I played hide and seek to this song. I've played hide and seek to this song before. Yeah. And I was in secondary school already. I wasn't a kid, right? Because this shit came out like... When did it come out? 2005 or some shit? 2006? Sometime around then. So, like, I was not in primary school. But basically what happened was, like, me and a group of friends, like, we had, like, a sleepover. And basically, like, we decided to do, like, haunted... I think it must have been, like, Halloween or something. But, like, we wanted to do, like, hide and seek, right? So basically what we did was, like, we're like, well, let's set the mood and turn out all the lights, and it's gonna be really spooky. So, like, we made, like, this playlist of songs, right? And, like, I was like, this song, right? And, like, we just blasted it throughout the house, and it was fucking awesome, man. It was fucking awesome. Those were the days, man. But yeah, so fun little tidbit, like, I played hide and seek to this song. Some other songs I used were Flife, right? That's an MMORPG, in case you don't know, but, like, that's like a... It has some, like, weird, creepy music in it. Right, specifically, like, when you get to, like, there's an area, there's a part of the world called Darkon in that game. I don't know how different it is now. Do people still play that game? Flife? But, like, yeah, like, there's an area that, well, you know, it used to be, like, the area that you went to when you were super powerful, right? But, like, the thing is, with that game, what you do is that, like, you get to level 20, and level 20 is where you, are able to fly, right? So, like, the whole kind of gimmick behind that MMO was that you can fly, right? You can buy, like, broomsticks and hoverboards, and you can fly around the world. And it was really cool, but, like, the catch was that you had to grind all the way to level 20 before you could actually fly, right? Which took a really long time, right? Unless you were in a party or something, but, like, I was not, right? I kind of just, like, grinded solo, and so... But when I actually got to level 20, I was like, fuck yes, I'm gonna buy my board, and I'm gonna fucking fly around the world and go to the far reaches of the world map, right? And I went all the way to Darkon, which is, like, basically the end game part of the world map. And, like, that place is beautiful. Right. So, I've mentioned Xenoblade Chronicles, on this, you know, in my Let's Play before. And specifically this one, right? And I feel that, like, Flife was, like, a precursor to that, you know. Not, like, literally, because, you know, who knows, right? You know, who knows if, like, that was, like, actually an influence behind, like, Xenoblade Chronicles development and vision, but, like, you know, like, Flife had a similar idea where, like, you know, it wanted to create a big world map that was full of, like, beautiful scenery and stuff like that. I think maybe it's something that's more common to MMOs in general. Specifically ones that came out of South Korea, right? I feel that, like, South Korea, like, there was an era where, like, they were the kings when it came to MMOs. You know, MMORPGs, and, like, I played a bunch of, like, South Korean developed, like, online games. Like Pangya, which was an online golf game, which was fucking sick. S4 League, oh man, S4 League, which was like a fucking cool-ass futuristic third-person shooter game, where you can jump all around the map and, like, set traps and shit. That shit was awesome, man. I'm surprised that didn't catch on more, because, like, that idea is awesome. You know, it's like a stylish futuristic third-person shooter where you jump around and stuff. Yeah, so there was that, and then there was, like, fucking Mabinogi, and, like, Blade and Soul, which is a newer one that I tried. What else was there? There was, like, a bunch. S4 League, Pangya, Mabinogi, Flife. Maple Story, oh man. That shit, like, that era, man, like, fucking awesome. You know? I don't know, like, are MMOs still popular? I guess they are. You know, I guess they are. I like, why wouldn't they be? But, you know, that was to me like the kind of golden era of like South Korean in particular MMOs. And yeah, like, anyway, I went on a massive tangent there, but like the point I was trying to make was that like there was like a in Flife, like when you got to Darkon, like there were all of these like tracks I would play that were really kind of like haunting and creepy, right? And so like, yeah, I added some of those tracks to it as well. Oh man, the memories, man. They really don't make games like they used to. And by that, I'm not trying to be a like in my day, you know, even though I guess that's kind of what I'm doing. But like, I feel that like there was something about the games from that era that like were really kind of aesthetically beautiful, I guess, right? But they also had like a lot of soul behind them. They were inspired, right? You know, because the thing is like, I feel that the drawback with game development nowadays, in particular, like with regards to like graphics and the design element of the game, is that like now that like the kind of graphics departments of game development, now that it's kind of been outsourced more or less to like game engines, right? So like now people have like, the point is that you can make games very easily because things like Unity and things like Unreal Engine exist. So you don't have to like fucking build everything from scratch, right? But I feel that because of that, and like the kind of need to like make really like jaw-droppingly beautiful graphics, is that like a lot of games lack that soul like component, you know, like that kind of like something that this game has, for example. It's just really beautiful, but like the graphics aren't super like you know, they aren't super amazing, right? But like it's beautiful, if you know what I mean, right? And I feel that that's maybe the reason why like they don't make games like they used to. It's because like all of that shit's been kind of like automated, you know. So anyway, that's enough of me like kind of saying that shit. So cool. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here, guys. So cool. Thank you for watching as usual, and in the next episode we will hopefully finish this mission and this chapter. And I don't know where we are in the game, to be honest, like in terms of progress, right? I feel that we're, you know, obviously we're in the second half for sure, but I don't know how much longer there is. I feel like we're actually nearing the end, so yeah, we're nearing the end, but like I'm planning on doing Ambition of the Illuminus, so like, because I've never played that, and like it would be the nice, I guess, finale to like this initial like saga, if you will, of Phantasy Star Universe. So cool. When we come back, we will tackle that shit, and yeah, I hope you're enjoying yourself and this playthrough, and yeah, until next time, guys, have a good one, and I will catch you then. Peace out. Bye now.